I bet you anything you've never seen scrambled eggs like this. It's Chinese-style scrambled egg lettuce wraps. Hey guys, welcome back to Wok Wednesday. I'm Jeremy from School of Wok, London's premier Asian cookery school, and this is a quick and interesting Wok Wednesday. It's called Gui Fa Tao Dan, which is actually Osmanthus Flower Scrambled Eggs. It's essentially an overcooked scrambled egg Chinese dish. You're thinking, that sounds strange. It's amazing because what I'm going to show you is out of these duck eggs, you could use hen eggs, but I'm going to keep cooking these eggs until they get this sort of almost minced meat texture to them. A completely different way to cook your eggs. So I've got 5 duck eggs here. I learnt this from a Michelin-starred Chinese chef who actually sort of came from street food cooking first. When he did it, he used 3 whole eggs and 2 egg yolks to kind of almost deepen and brighten that sort of flour colour. I'm just going to use 5 whole eggs because I don't want to waste the whites. I'm going to season those eggs with a good pinch of sea salt and pepper and some sesame oil. Give them a good beat. Sugar snap peas, just slicing these into strips. Now the main event of this is obviously the eggs, but I'm going to blanch these sugar snap peas in some chicken stock and Shaoxing rice wine to get a bit of flavour into them, but also so that I can literally just throw them into the sort of eggs last minute, and I want to retain their crunch but sort of cook out the rawness. 30 seconds in this boiling stock is all it needs. And this is a very traditional way of preparing your vegetables for a stir fry in a Chinese kitchen. With sugar snaps, they have their own sweetness in them as well, so a little pinch of sugar in there won't hurt it. They've still got retaining that lovely sort of bright green colour. So at this point, I'm going to pour them out. Got some shiitake mushrooms here. They've been soaking in hot water for about half an hour or so. Just going to slice those. And I'll throw them in last minute again with those sugar snaps. Got a nice hot wok. We're going to get ready to start frying those eggs. I'm going to swirl that oil around the wok. Nice smoking hot wok. And you pour your eggs in. And this is the really interesting part, is that as soon as you guys think those eggs are cooked, they'll need more cooking. You start sort of frying your egg as normal and just stir that through. And the Western sense of egg, you think, okay, we're getting to kind of omelette-y scrambled egg, like sort of perfection there. It's nice and wet, and so I say, keep cooking. And what you want to do is cook this to a point that these eggs become drier and drier and drier, and they start to mince up. And I'm going to do that by sort of pressing into the egg with the bottom of my spatula, whilst then sort of cutting it up bit by bit. And this, you're thinking, is very weird. It is. It's a weird way to cook eggs, but it kind of works. Chinese food is all about a texture thing. Balancing that texture is really important. Now you can see almost the steam coming off that wok. And that is steam. That's the moisture being cooked out of these eggs as I keep them going. I've just turned the heat down to medium heat there whilst I continue to overcook my eggs. 4 or 5 minutes in, I'm still cooking them. As you keep going, you'll hear it, the sizzle, so almost vanishing. The sizzle is coming from the moisture being cooked out of the eggs. 6 or 7 minutes, still cooking them. When it starts to sound like, almost like popcorn, popping up and down, then you know that it's getting closer to being dry enough. And you should be able to sort of toss those little pops of egg through the wok quite seamlessly. Now that the egg has its texture, that sort of bite, then your veg can go in for a final toss through. That adds a bit of colour and crunch to the dish, and you can see that sort of almost free-flowing nature of this, what is going to be a filling to my lettuce wraps. To my Chinese-style scrambled eggs in lettuce wraps. Very few ingredients, and you can use other vegetables for that crunch, like bean sprouts or green beans, carrot, and coriander, and spring onion to top that. And then you can see the reason why we cook the eggs like this is, as I say, for that sort of slightly meaty texture. A little bit of Hoisin sauce, kind of like duck and pancakes here, over the top. And that is my Osmanthus flower scrambled eggs. Sometimes the simplest way to cook something, or the simplest ingredients, make up the best meals. If you like this type of cooking and you want to learn more, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ding, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you for new dishes just like this.